Welcome back to the podcast. I'm so sorry I've been away lately. I recently just completed ground school and I'm going to start flying soon. And today's episode is a special one. Our guest today is Noriaki Inami, who is a trailblazer in space exploration and technology. After a life-changing accident in 2002, which led to the amputation of his left leg, he turned adversity into inspiration. A national champion in wheelchair basketball and a former systems engineer at IBM, Inami has pushed boundaries in both sports and technology. As one of the first selected space travelers with Virgin Galactic, he's proving that disabilities are no barrier to space. Through his work at Inami Space Laboratory, he continues to pioneer innovations for inclusive space travel. Join us as we explore his journey, resilience, and vision for the future of space accessibility. I hope all of you enjoy the next episode of this podcast. Please do subscribe as more and more interesting episodes are to come. Thank you. So thanks so much, Mr. Inami, for accepting my invitation. I'm very, very happy to have you on today. It is a big honor to be speaking with you today, as you will be um, joining Mr. Branson and Virgin Galactic in his space missions. And so today we're joined by the extraordinary Noriaki Inami, a future astronaut, entrepreneur, and financial mathematics expert. As a future Virgin Galactic astronaut, Mr. Inami is poised to make history as the first person with a disability to venture into space. So, Mr. Inami, could you just briefly introduce yourself and kind of just tell us how you, like, what made you, like, what inspired you to become an astronaut, and um, yeah, how did this begin?
Okay. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. My name is Inami. Yeah. I signed up the space travel in 25. So that's why almost 20 years before. And I was told at that time that I could go to space in 28. But Virgin Galactic space travel started last year. So that's why soon I'll be in space. I hope. I am a disabled person with prosthetic leg, but I will go to space as a disabled person. And before I played wheelchair basketball, and I could won Japanese Championship League. So that's why before I was a wheelchair basketball player. Yeah. And maybe soon I will go to space. Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
And would you be comfortable just sharing a childhood memory that ignited your passion for space exploration?
Of course. First of all, I was born in 1977. This this uh, this year was the year the Star Wars was first released, and
Hmm.
it was also the year Voyager was launched. Well, do, do you know Voyager? Voyager,
Yeah,
Voyager.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Therefore, uh, from birth, my life has been linked to space. When I was in primary school, at the age of 7, I saw Halley's Comet. Do you know Halley's Comet?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Through through a telescope in a nearby planetarium. At that time, I became interested in space and wanted to go to space once. That's why.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that sounds very inspiring.
Mm.
So, you have talked about this a lot on your social media accounts, but You are an amputee and you have lost uh, your left leg. So how is this kind of so you lost your left leg. So how has this kind of shaped your perspective on life and, the pursuit of your dreams to become an astronaut?
I don't have a leg. Because I don't have a leg, I have a greater imagination for space, and I want to go to space.
Mhm.
I thought I could go to space because of my physical disability. I believe that in the um, confined confined space of space, uh, in closed space of space, I believe that uh, I am more suited to being without leg than to being handicapped.
Okay.
Yeah, because space is very closed places, so that's why handicapped person is suited, I
Mhm.
think. Yeah, because I don't have legs, so that's better places. Yeah,
Okay.
compared to yeah normal person, I think.
Mhm. Mhm. And so you seem to be very motivated and optimistic about your career in space exploration. So, like, what sort of mental strategies do you employ to overcome challenges and just stay motivated when things become a little bit difficult?
Okay. Space is a very long way. That space is very far from here. I have no leg. Therefore, I try to move forward step by step. So that's why uh, I try to move forward step by step. Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm waiting almost 20 years. Uh, so I'm thinking, I don't give up. I never give up, and keep thinking to go space. Yeah.
Okay. So, just out of curiosity, how did you go about like joining Virgin Galactic, and just what was the kind of recruitment process? And if it's all right, could you share with us some of the details of the Virgin Galactic space missions that you are about to embark on soon?
Mhm. Okay, okay. Uh, I think because I signed up to almost 25. Uh, I thought I have thought about quitting space travel many times because that's very hard to go to space. Because I have a family and I have jobs and uh, and I have space. So that's why that's very difficult. Uh, it's very difficult to juggle three things. So that's why uh, I have thought about quitting space travel many times. But I believe there are no Richard Branson. and I believe the Virgin Galactic, and I
Okay.
believe to go spaces.
Mhm.
So that's why um, um, sometimes I thought about to go spaces. Um, um, in space, I can uh, I will, I can see the Earths and I can see the spaces. I think so. If I think about that, I could keep uh, um, I keep yeah continue to thinking to go to spaces.
Okay. And what sort of advice would you give to young people, especially those with disabilities who want to become astronauts or, who aspire to go to space?
Okay. I think people with disabilities are the one who should go to space, and extreme environments such as space are better suited to people with special physical abilities. Yeah, such as people with disabilities. Um, in in the closed spaces of space, people without bodies are better suited. People who are blind will see things difficulty in spaces. Where there is no light than on Earth. A person who is deaf uh, would hear different sounds in space than on Earth. So because their senses are more acute, so that's why uh, disabilities should go to space, and not just only disabilities. So all people, yeah, should go to spaces. Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, we should take action because of um, our physical. We should go far because we have no. なんだっけ、ちょっと待って。
Okay.
uh,
So,
we should
yeah.
just we should take action because of our physical disability. Because we have no legs, we should go far far away. And because we are blind, we should feel the universe. And because they are deaf, they will see more in spaces where uh, they will can see much more than better. Yeah, I think. Okay.
Okay. Um, so you are in charge of the Inami Space Laboratory as well. So could you briefly tell me what the mission is of the Inami Space Laboratory? What kind of work is being done?
My company name is changed Astra Porta. So that's why.
Okay.
Uh, and before I send you some kind of web link, uh, did you see? We are a company
Sorry.
that
Yeah. Yeah.
delivers capsules to the moon.
Okay.
American venture company built the rocket. and delivers the data. We will send the data and to be put into the capsule to the moon surface. So far, we have collected children's messages, videos, companies, logos, and illustrations. And would you like to deliver data to the moon with us? That means, would you like to deliver your photo to the moon with us? It will be branding for your company, and sending it will be exciting. I think so. That's why if you want to send the data to the moon, I can send it to the moon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's why
Okay.
you can share about the website web link
Yes.
before I send you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And because you're kind of like an expert in this space or in the space industry. So what kind of innovative techniques or technologies or approaches do you think will change the space industry in the future?
Mhm. So that I think AI, artificial intelligence is developing rapidly now. Our company is also using AI to develop new approaches. I will be able to tell you more about this in the future. Mm, Not now.
Yeah, sure. Um, and also, how important do you think is international collaboration for achieving milestones in space exploration?
Ah, eh, I think it's really important. Uh, mm, for example, if war breaks out, we cannot go to spaces. As a Japanese, Maezawa Yusaku said, Maeda Yusaku went to Russia. Russia went to from Russia to the to space station. But now, because of the war, it is not possible to go to space from Russia. To go to space is we need peace among mankind.
Okay. So, um, my final question, just for you is, uh, what kind of advice, would you like to give to future, to space fans, just to people like me who, are also interested in, space exploration or who are becoming pilots or astronauts? What kind of advice would you like to give them?
Uh, Once more again, please. Yeah, because yeah, network is not so good.
So,
Okay.
oh yeah, yeah. Just as my final question to you is, what kind of advice would you like to give to space fans or people like me who want to become a part of the industry, or people who are just excited about space exploration and who want to become a part of this industry? What kind of
Mhm.
advice would you like to give them?
Okay. Uh, I believe that the less able a person is, the more they should go to into spaces. People who are blind develop hearing, I think, better than others and use my other remaining functions because I have no legs. We believe that in space there is a fertile ground for people with certain functions and abilities. Yeah, and there are many possibilities in space. For example, love could be found in space because many men have gone to space before. So that's why then it is quite possible for these who have had their hearts broken on Earth to seek new love in space, I think. So that's why.
Mhm.
Yeah, I believe that every member of the human race should go to space. But some people think that people with disabilities shouldn't go to spaces. But I believe that the door should be open to all people to go to space.
Mhm.
Uh, this is very important point. Think about what we were like 300,000 years ago when we were fish. When we are fish, what kind of fish were our ancestors? They didn't swim quiet, quietly in the sea. Do, do, do you understand the meaning?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah, because my ancestor uh, was a fish, kind of fish. Uh, our ancestor was not just only fish. It means that our ancestors were fish that went to land. Do
Mhm.
you understand?
Yeah.
They didn't take a risk. They went for land. Uh, uh, they are fish, but they went to land. So we are human beings, but we want to go to spaces. Yeah,
Mhm. Okay.
and they were fish. We were fish, but uh, we we aimed to not be fish. So that's why the space uh, is not as places where only able uh, bodies people aim for spaces. Do
Mhm.
you understand? Okay. So that's why I want to say just only one thing. Let's go to space together. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a beautiful message. So, yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Anami, for accepting my invitation. I'm very grateful you chose to come on my podcast, and I'll edit it and I'll upload it soon on my YouTube channel, and I will also upload it on Instagram and a few of my other social media outlets. And yeah, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for getting up early. It's very early in Japan right now. But yeah, I look forward to sharing this with everyone.
Okay, that's okay. But then I'll wake up almost 5 o'clock every day. So that's why
Okay.
now it's 6 o'clock. That's very good timing. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks so
Yeah.
much.
Sure. Thank you. And you can send me this recording link via
Of
LinkedIn,
course, of
right?
course, of course, of
Sure.
course.
Sure. 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 All right. All right. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks so much. Let's go to space
Thank you.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sure. All right.
See you.
See you. Yeah. Bye.
I believe that everyone in the human race should go to space. By going to space, borders will disappear and the world will become more peaceful. Why should humanity go to space? Think about when we were fishes 300,000 years ago. What kind of fish were our ancestors? They didn't swim quietly in the sea. It means that our ancestors were fish that went for land. We were fish, but we aimed for land. Don't you think that land was better suited to fish that were poor swimmers, rather than fish that could swim well in the sea? I have no leg, but don't you think that in the enclosed space of space, someone without legs would be better suited? I would like to see more people who have not done well on the earth, who have obstacles on earth to go to space, because space is our new world, because space is our new home. I believe that we have the DNA to go to space in our DNA. Let's go to space together.